and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing another one of my 20 foundations in 2020. I thought I was further along in this series, but I think this is only my 6th one, so I need to hurry up and get through these foundations because the year is almost half over. So today I'm going to be testing out a foundation that I already own and use. Now that might sound strange, but I'm going to use it in a different way. I am talking about the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Powder Foundation. I use this to set my liquid foundations. I use this as a powder over foundation. I have never used this as a powder foundation. I have very dry skin, so I typically don't wear powder foundations, but I thought I would give this one a try on its own, see what it looks like. It is too dark for me. This is the second shade in the range. This is R230. They were out of the lightest shade when I originally bought this, and I wanted to try it so bad that I figured it would work. So it does work as a light setting powder over, but I think if I pack this on as a foundation, it's gonna be a little dark. That's okay, we'll even everything out, and we're gonna see how this looks and wears on my dry skin. I've heard so many good things about this foundation, and I personally love it as a setting powder, so let's just dive into this and see. Lincoln, what are you doing? All right, so for this foundation, I'm going to prep my skin really well. I know that my skin is dry and this is a powder foundation, so I definitely want to prep my skin. I'm gonna start with the Elsie, the Hydra Enhancer, an alkaline facial mist infused with jasmine. Very long name, but this is from Elsie, and I bought this partly for the bottle, but because of the benefits of it, but I haven't used it on camera yet, so I figured I would use this today. It's a very aggressive mist, so I don't really like using this over makeup, but I find that it's a good hydrator for underneath makeup. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with my SPF, my sunscreen. This is by Misha. This is the Aqua Sun Gel SPF 50. And I am going, this is actually a really, really good base for makeup. It sinks in really nicely and leaves a very smoothing finish. So I'm just gonna slather this all over my face. I'm going to try to apply this foundation in a couple of different ways. I'm going to use the sponge that it came with, and then I'm going to use a brush on the other side. Just curious to see how it will best apply. Okay, so I want to start with the sponge it comes with. I'm going to use this. I think this will give the most coverage, and we're just going to swipe this on the face and see. It's not as like instantly full coverage as I kind of expected it to be with the sponge, but it definitely is covering. And it's definitely a little bit dark, but I knew this, so you can see, yep, definitely dark. It's definitely not full coverage with that though. I don't know if it can build. I definitely see some of my scarring coming through. I should have put concealer on. I did not think of that. I'm new to powder foundation. Can you tell? The sponge looks weird. What happened to it? Looks like part of the sponge rubbed off. Is that normal? I want to try the black side. So I was using the fuzzy white side. Let's see what this side does. I think the black side might actually have more coverage. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to go in with a brush and see what this looks like. Okay, so I do think the sponge side has more coverage, which I expected, but I kind of like the way it looks on the brush side. And I feel like I am a little more carefree with the brush side, like I just slap it on a little bit more haphazardly. It does look very smooth on the skin though. It's definitely blurring, but I do prefer this side. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, my face, my eyes, and then come back. I think I'm definitely going to have to spray this. A lot of times with liquid foundations, I don't have to. With this, I feel like I'm going to have to, but we'll see. Okay, I'll be right back. So the rest of my makeup is now on, and I have not set my face down. I wanted to see what this looks like. On the monitor, it's actually looking a lot lighter than it does in person. It's a little bit dark. And please ignore the eyeshadow. I'm testing out a palette. Not working. But it actually looks really good and smooth. It's caked up a little bit, like I think I got too much near the eyebrows and I couldn't quite blend out the hairline as well as I wanted to. Overall, it looks very smooth on the face and it doesn't really, my eyes are driving me crazy. It doesn't really feel that dry, like it's not that bad. I do want to spray real quick just to see what that does. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid. For a powder foundation, it doesn't really look too powdery. I am actually thoroughly impressed so far. So I'm going to go about my day. We're gonna go get haircuts. Lincoln, his hair is getting too long. So we're gonna go get haircuts and I think I'm just going to come back at the end of the day and show you what it looks like, tell you how the day went. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'm gonna go fix this eyeshadow because it's driving me crazy. I can't go anywhere like this. Okay, I will see you guys at the end of the day. All right guys, so I did not get to finish filming last night. I did film a little clip of what the makeup looked like at the end of the night. It was like 7:20 at night. And I did film a little clip. I just did not feel well, so I couldn't actually sit down and talk to you. But I do want to give you my final thoughts now. It is the next day, in the afternoon of the next day, and I am wearing it again, and I am insanely impressed with this powder foundation. I never thought that powder foundation would look good enough on my skin, my dry, scaly skin, for me to want to reach for it over a liquid foundation. I feel like it looks much better than a lot of liquid foundations. I definitely have some favorite liquid foundations that I still very, very much love. But if I'm in a hurry and I want to put a little coverage on and I want my skin to be smooth, this stuff makes my skin look smooth. When I was getting my haircut yesterday, my hairstylist said my skin looked like porcelain, and I asked my husband today and he said it just looks smooth. So whether you use this as a powder foundation or if you dust it over a liquid foundation, either way, it helps just smooth out the skin and makes it look so beautiful. But today I did not even set it with a setting spray. When I first put it on, I could feel it a little bit, but it kind of warmed up to the skin and it doesn't feel dry. My forehead, maybe a tad dry, but if I use a setting spray, that fixes it and it lasts beautifully all day. I even was taking a nap yesterday and still had some coverage left. And the best part that I found about wearing just powder foundation is if some does rub off, it's so easy to touch up and blend in with the existing makeup. I can just put some more on and it's awesome. It's ridiculous. I am loving this foundation and I cannot wait to use it some more. I'm planning on doing a midway through my series. I think when I get to 10 foundations, I will do a summary kind of talking about those and then we'll move forward. But if you have any foundation requests for the 20 foundations in 2020, leave those in the comments below because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. I do have the Pretty Vulgar Lava Water foundation that I will probably test next, but that's gonna be it for this one. This one gets a 2 thumbs up. I'm loving it. I found so many good foundations in this series and I can't wait to see what else we find. But the battery's dying, so I have to go. But that is gonna be it for this video. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you wanna see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. I'll see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. This one gives me, I know that, that's my nose. Thank you. What the heck is this thing called? Lincoln's getting a haircut today. Look at that hair in those eyes. Hi, Lincoln. Yeah, that's pretty, but you can't touch. No, that's not for you.